I would like, I would like to keep it open session this time, so that you might have a lot of questions and all those things, and you can ask those questions. The one thing what Anilji suggested, that I will speak for a few minutes about the diet and all those, and discipline for the weight and all those. So I shared, I stayed about 50 days in India, including travel time. So basically 42, 40, 43 days with my parents. And normal routine was normally breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a lot of munching in between. And as I said, it's very difficult to say no, because they all love you, and they bring with so much compassion and so much commitment. It's hard to say no. So that's how the pattern is. So I easily gained about 12 pounds within 40, 45 days. My normal routine here is I take very heavy breakfast, and then I take dinner. Normally, I don't take lunch. Lunchtime, I may take some light thing, maybe yogurt, maybe some murmure or something like that. So I'm not a big eater. But that's what my normal. But I eat very healthy, and normally I do not cut my hunger. If I am hungry, I will eat more. So until my hunger is satisfied, I keep eating. I never do diet and all those things. Normally, I am around 70, 71 kg. When I came back from India, I was 75 kg, which is like 10 gain. But the good thing is, I need to share with you, within 5 days of stay here, I cut down around 5 pounds. Yeah. So the moment I get back to my normal routine of my heavy breakfast, and I always point out, your breakfast must be very healthy, very heavy. Your diet pattern, I never recommend dieting. So I never understood the concept of dieting. Because what happens after dieting, since I have explained two things: control and self-restraint. Self-restraint is senses withdrawal from subject, and control, you forcefully stop yourself. When you withdraw your senses from the subject, your mana, your antarman, basically does what you want it to do. But when you do control, then you have the internal craving. Outside you look very calm, but inside, lot of inner conflict. Antardvand chalta hai andar. So basically you don't eat, but you always eat from antarmana. आपका दिमाग हमेशा फूड पे रहता है. जब आप कंट्रोल करते हो कि कोई पूड़ी खा रहा है, कोई रसगुल्ला खा रहा है, कोई whatever you like, and you create craving. So what happens the moment you stop dieting? आप खाने पे टूट पड़ते most of the time. And so discipline for longer time is very difficult in dieting. So I always suggest, never kill your hunger. Eat whatever you feel like eating. If you think the food is very good and you ate more, then how you compensate? You do more drinking that day. I normally compensate 1 extra bread or 1 extra roti with 2 extra glasses of water. one extra little small bowl of rice because it's kind of a good biryani and you loved it, that's fine. But make sure every time one extra little bowl compensated by 2 extra glasses of water, preferably hot water. So make sure you follow these things. If filling the tummy is an issue, then here are few things you can do. You can eat sprout as much as you like. There is no harm and it feels very good. You don't feel hungry. I normally take sprout every day. Normally and that's what I recommend. You should start your day with besides the water and all those, usha pan, we call it usha pan, the morning ka jo pani hota hai. Uske baad, when you eat your breakfast, normally you start with some sort of fruit, then some sort of your regular breakfast, whatever you like, and you always end with maybe tea, coffee, whatever you like, or maybe hot water. I normally don't drink tea or coffee. I normally take tulsi, ginger, long, and there are 5 things I put in my water, and I make a big kettle in the morning itself, and that keep running until night. So normally I don't make it every day, and that's the best way to consume this water, because then you get the most org from these herbs. So make a big bottle, big kettle in the morning and continue it until midnight, until you go to sleep. So that's what I do. So as I said, I came back to my normal routine of same heavy breakfast, maybe yogurt or something lunchtime or 2 or 3 o'clock, and then a regular meal around 7 o'clock. And I cut down about 4 or 5 pounds within 5 days. So, but at the same time, when I let me tell you, everyone has problem when you land in India, because the climate is very different. So the best way to handle with that, you have to have fasting. So whatever over you eat or whatever climatic changes you get are very light diet, maybe liquid diet or something. 1 or 2 days you should keep. That will help you deal with the climatic changes. So that's all. For the food and health and weight, this is an open session, or if you have a lot of questions, please unmute yourself and feel free to ask me. I request Sudesh ji to open the session, and whoever has question, please feel free to ask me. If you want me to display some of the postures and all those, just feel, it's open session, so whatever you like.
Okay, I request everybody to raise their hands if they have any questions. So Dr. Prabir Niyogi, please go ahead.
Ji dada, bole.
Thank you, Virendra. You have already answered one of the questions, which is regarding the water. Yes. I have 2 questions for you.
Please.
For those of us who are diabetics, is it necessary to eat small amounts regularly, or can we get by with, as you do, essentially 1 cooked meal a night and a heavy breakfast and a very light lunch? That is one question. The other question is that, and this is particularly true of us Indians, how much do we need to reduce our craving for sweets? And I'm speaking now as a Bengali.
I understood. I fully
Particularly
understand.
when you go to India, it is fatal.
Yeah. So there are two ways, Dada. One is if you eat more, you act more or you do more. That's one way, which is very complex or very difficult when you get older,
Yes.
because you cannot do that much exercise.
I mean, I cannot go to a gym every day and exercise for 1 hour.
I understand that. That's what I'm coming here. The other thing I said, if you are diabetic and if you are on medication, especially for a long time, it makes things more complex, and you have a dietary pattern. I normally recommend, instead of 2 meals, those who are diabetic, they could take 3 meals. But 3 meal does not mean the equal size of 3 meals. Basically, I am dividing your 2 meals into 3. So you have to have a breakfast. You have to have somewhere. Basically, 4 hours gap is there. So within 3-4 hours, you should take your normal and make sure never kill your craving or something. If you feel like having some sweet, accordingly you have to adjust your diet. So say you normally eat 2 rotis, and that day you found a good cake on the table, so you cut down little bit rice or roti and enjoy the cake. But make sure you have to have a hot water, extra hot water that day.
As you know, for diabetics, weight is a very sensitive indicator.
Exactly. If you are not on medication and you are at threshold and you are under pressure to go on medication, from yoga perspective, never go on medication. Then you have to control your dietary pattern and your lifestyle. And most of the doctors say that, change your lifestyle. So exactly, I do the same thing. That way, controlling your sugar, your diabetes is very easy. Because once you are on medication, it's a complex situation for a yoga teacher to control it. Because what happens, your pancreas doesn't work up to the mark. Any system, your immune is very sensitive, what you take from outside. The moment you put insulin or metformin or something, the immune doesn't react, that doesn't work that much, because it thinks that, oh, you have this thing in your blood.
Exactly.
So now reversing back that situation goes very slow. You have to slowly reduce your medication and slowly increase the herbal or lifestyle. If you are over 50, this is a complex, this is a difficult task. So you have to be very disciplined. And you have to walk a little bit. I don't know whether I have ever mentioned to you, you can do chair walk as well if you want to. Just sitting on chair, you can do it. So one day I will show you how to do chair walk. So not necessary that you have to run 2 kilometers or something. So you can do chair walk and all those. So craving I answered, and diabetes I already answered that 2 meal divide into 3. That's all. You don't need more than that. And slowly reduce your medication. If your sugar is a little bit high, from yoga perspective, it's not matter of concern. because your system is working on that. If it is high for longer period of time, then it's a matter of concern. If it is high every day for some number of days, then it's a matter of concern. But you take sugar, you eat rasgulla or sandesh or whatever, it goes high, that's okay. Then it comes down to normalcy. But if it is high for longer period of time, it's a matter of concern. Because when your sugar is high, what happens? Your immune reacts. How it reacts? Either you take outside foreign element through medication or give it a chance to react. Now what happens here? We don't give it a chance to react. The moment it is high, we rush for medication. The moment medication goes in, your immune starts. Immune takes time to react. When it sees the history, oh, it was high yesterday, today, this day, it starts slowly reacting. So make sure if it is life-threatening, make a balance between medication and immune. For example, if you are taking 500, 600, whatever mg or whatever, reduce it a little bit. If you are taking 20 units of insulin, make sure you don't put 20, you put only 5 units or 7 units. That's how you are splitting the responsibility between medication and immune. I was facing with the same situation with my father. And sometime his sugar level was 400. 400 means
Wow.
400 from here, maybe around 30, 32. So I had
Simple formula is Indian, this thing divide by 18 and you get millimoles here.
yeah. So so he was around somewhere between 30. So all the surgeons, everyone put him on insulin right away. He never took insulin in his. So in the meantime, I went there. He was already on 15 to 20 unit of insulin.
Wow.
And on top of metformin and all this. So that's what my job for 50 days, to work to make a combination of lifestyle and diet and these medications. Fortunately, he is no more on insulin. His medication through tablet used a lot. And I spoke to his doctor day before yesterday, and he said he's going to cut almost half of the medications now. And the great thing, the doctor told me that he's creating a panel and he would like me to be a part of that panel. I said, I don't have time. I don't have time to come back. And he said, surprisingly, I don't know how you brought your dad from 20 unit of medication, insulin, to no insulin. And we are, yes, of course, my dad did a lot of disciplined diet. And he is on 4 meals right now instead of 3. But it's same amount, same volume of meal divided into 4. My plan is to bring him to 3, and then he's good to go. If you guys diabetic and feel like more craving, the best diet pattern during that time is murmure, especially bhuna chana. थोड़े भुने चने आप खाया करो साथ में, तो क्रेविंग बहुत होती है, तो थोड़े भुने चने आप बाजार में जाओ, भुने, फ्राइड मत लेना आप। बहुत सारे लोग व्हेन आई से भुना, दे बाय फ्राइड। रोस्टेड, वो आराम से रोस्टेड पैकेट मिलता है, उन भुने चनों को आप खाओ। उसके छिलके होते हैं, लोग सारे फेंक देते हैं, थोड़ा सा फेंक दो आप, क्योंकि वो अच्छा नहीं लगता है, लेकिन लूजली फेंको, थोड़े से छिलके आपके डाइट में होने चाहिए।
फाइबर होता है ना।
Yeah, so that's one of the best solution. Nowadays I notice there is jamun syrup is available now. It's the jamun syrup you can take, or jamun powder is even better, you can take. Bale powder is there in the diet. So make sure instead of increasing your medications, you increase these herbs. So that's why I always say sugar level is a condition in Ayurveda. It's not a disease. But the moment you introduce medication, you incorporate medication for this condition, it becomes a disease now.
So the sugar level is the symptom and the condition is the imbalance.
Exactly. So make sure you work on your lifestyle and diet discipline without doing dieting, without sacrificing the amount of meat. I never recommend to do that.
ये तो संयम की बात हुई ना?
Yeah. Yes, I do recommend fasting. Fasting, those who are diabetic should go on soup diet. So instead of taking solid, you can have soup. And soup, I always suggested you can put 4 or 5 greens, make a smoothie, and either you can take a smoothie or you can boil it, put the spices you like, and use it as soup. I hope I answered your question.
Okay,
Next
now
one.
we'll go on to the next question from Anil ji.
Thank you, Sudesh. Thank you, Bharti ji.
Ji.
Earlier, one of your comment was that you should drink a lot of liquid, and liquid means could be water also. You know, green tea is kind of a drinking green tea is kind of a culture with Chinese people of Chinese descent, and throughout the day they drink green tea. I remember when I was in China a few years ago, and I noticed that in the morning when they come out of the house, they put a green tea in their tumbler and they're walking with that. And whenever that is finished, like we have water fountains here in public places at airport, malls, they have water fountains which dispense hot water.
Wow.
So wherever they are, they fill up that mug again, the leaf is still there. And they say that whatever leaf you put is good for 5 fillings. And
Wow.
throughout the day, they are drinking that green tea. So coming back to this question, will that be good here in this part of the world too? Instead of drinking a plain water, if you can continue drinking a green tea?
That's pretty good. Actually, green tea is healthy, no doubt. But you see here, more healthier is the hot water there.
Okay.
It's the hot water which does the magic. So if you put green tea, that's fine. Even if you don't put green tea, it's the same amount of benefit.
Okay.
Green tea helps for some of the allergens as well.
Yeah, that's true. It's antioxidant, they say. It's an antioxidant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. It fulfills also some of the minerals deficiency. Depend what kind of green tea you are taking.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No
Okay,
problem.
and the next question from Mr. Kamal Sethi.
जी सेठी साहब बोले.
Unmute कर लेना पहले.
Hi.
हाँ जी.
Welcome back, Dr. Bharti. We all miss you. There's no doubt everyone miss you. My question is on this water. You said make a bowl of water containing tulsi, ginger, and long. Is there anything else you can add in this water which will help in lowering the blood pressure also?
You can add Giloy.
What is that?
Giloy.
Giloy.
So you can add some Giloy. If you don't find Giloy plants, you can take one from me, or you can buy Giloy tablets.
Okay.
Giloy tablets are also available nowadays.
Okay. And how to reduce blood pressure? By drinking something?
That's why I gave you Giloy.
Okay.
Yeah. So Giloy you can put little bit incorporate garlic in your diet. So
Okay.
like you take tablets, what you could do, cut the garlic into 2 pieces and take it like a tablet.
Okay.
Because many people have problem, it smells a lot, and that's genuine problem. So you can consume it like a tablet.
Okay.
If
Thank you.
if you could find desi garlic, that's better, the smaller ones. Then you don't need to chop it. Just take one they are small size.
And ginger also? No.
Not ginger, just garlic.
Okay.
Just garlic. Make sure you incorporate in your diet. And hot water is always very, very helpful. You should also do the humming. Those who have blood pressure condition, humming.
Okay.
Humming is very important because it gives you vibration around around the heart area, the whole body, but it includes heart area as well, and all the ventricles and around. So when the humming you do, it does this.
Okay.
It stops consistent blocking. It reduces blocking. So the humming, make sure, is very important, especially those who have severe heart condition. Make sure before going to bed, you do some humming. I expect everyone knows humming. It's the as long as you could, if you could close your ears here, earlobes, it's even better. So it's one of the best exercise, especially when I hear the noise that many people dies during their sleep or during night time or something. If they do just little humming, they can reduce that risk almost 50%. It will save your life.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Kamalji. So next question from Vasanti. Go ahead. Unmute kar lena pehle.
Ji. Hello. Welcome, Bharti ji. Welcome back to Ottawa.
Thank you.
I just wanted to let you know, my personal feeling is that 30% of the Canadians and North Americans are overweight. 30%. And their scale, that's the fact. The major problem, I feel that the most important problem all of us have is that we eat little too much than what we need. I think we eat much more than what we really need, most of us. So I think for a basic living and all that, your diet is very, very important. Whether you are diabetic or you are a normal person, you could be obese, so you have to maintain your weight, your activities, physical activities would make it much more better. And the dieting, your senses, your quantity and quality of the food, what we eat is important as well. So I would think that, dieting has no place. Dieting, you may lose some weight because of some reason you wanted to lose 20 pounds before you get married. And after marriage, then 20 pounds comes on after 2 weeks again. So that happens to most of our female girls and all that don't want to look pretty and get married. But most of the dieting has never been a good way of doing losing weight. It may be temporary, you'll be good enough, but I think important thing is, your kind of restriction. You should know whether you like gulab jamun or being a Bengali, or you are a Gujarati like jalebis and all that. That is fine, but then you have to cut down. So you may have a jalebi or two, but then cut down on other stuff. Make it simple. But important message I just wanted to let you know that the diet we eat is what we pay. So that is important for all of us to consider. And I think rest of the genetic factors, hereditary, all the other thing would have its own place. I'm not talking about all that, but just giving a general idea. Most of us, normal people, I think we don't take good care of what we eat. So that's what I wanted to say, and thank you.
Thank you, Sanji. Next question from Madhu and Dilip Desai.
ओके नमस्कार, मेरा क्वेश्चन है लेमन ग्रास का कुछ फायदा है? जैसे पानी में हम लोग चाय में डालते हैं पुदीना के साथ और तुलसी के साथ और टी मसाला के साथ चाय में डालते हैं, तो उसका कुछ फायदा है और जस्ट अ फ्लेवर है? लेमन ग्रास वो हम बोलते हैं।
What happened?
Did you hear me, Sudesh ji?
Dr. Bharti.
Yeah, I could hear you. Somehow there was some disruption. I don't know. Disconnection. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, हम लोग चाय में लेमन ग्रास वो बोलते हैं ना, वो डालते हैं और तुलसी और जिंजर और टी मसाला और something like that. Is any benefit of this lemongrass or not?
Lemongrass is good. It's good to have in your system. It helps your vitamin C.
Is that right? Oh, good.
Yeah, lemongrass.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. I could not hear the person before you. There was some disconnection. So can I answer this question or can I listen to him?
No, it was Madhu who asked the previous question. It was the same person.
About
Okay.
lemongrass. I asked about a lemongrass and I got the answer from you. That
Yeah.
explains everything. Thank you. Thank you,
No
Bharti
problem.
ji.
It was somebody else. No problem. It was somebody else before you, after Sethi ji.
No,
Okay, no problem.
that was
Next.
Madhu. So next question is
Okay.
from Bhavna.
Ji Bhavna ji, bole please.
Volume. Namaskar, Dr. Bharti ji, we miss you too. My question is, they said if you soak okra, 2 or 3 okras at night and drink the water and the okra itself in the morning, is that for diabetes or blood pressure?
That's for diabetes. And I suggested it many times. It's very helpful. Even don't throw the okra. You can make uski sabji bana sakte hain aap baad.
Or can you just eat it just like that? Just kacha? I mean, the soaked one?
आप कच्चा पी लो या सूप बना के पी लो. But कच्चा is more helpful. The slimy, that water is very
Right.
is good for insulin.
And how about drumstick? That's for arthritis?
Drumstick is good for arthritis and other things as well. There is a research on, I think I saw in Lancet, that it's working on your blood pressure as well, and also immune system.
Okay.
Yeah.
And cinnamon, that's for blood pressure, to lower the BP?
Let me tell you one thing. Any plant or vegetable you take in its raw form, which is edible, is always good. It's a generic answer to all these questions. So whether you should take tulsi or you should take amla, or you should take drumstick, or you should take any leafy vegetable. Our problem is not that. Our problem is when we try to enhance the taste by frying it, by adding a lot of spices,
You lose.
by doing a lot of stir fries. That's what spoils the vegetable. In raw form, it's always good.
Okay. And I also mix like Arjun chal bolte hai na, Arjun chal or bawal babun, I think isko bolte hai, or methi or amla powder. So I mix like one teaspoon and mix it up and then take maybe half a teaspoon in the morning. Is that okay, or it has to be all same amount is okay?
That's perfectly fine. No issue with that.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. So next question from Uma ji. Uma Kaura, unmute yourself, please.
जी उमा जी बोलें please.
Unmute कर लेना पहले.
नमस्कार भारती जी.
नमस्ते बोलें please.
तुलसी क्वेश्चन है, तुलसी और बेजल, आई मीन तुलसी एंड बेजल क्या सेम ही चीज है, एक ही चीज है?
नहीं, जमीन आसमान का फर्क है. दोनों बहुत अलग चीज है. हाँ.
अच्छा.
तुलसी जो स्मॉल श्रब, जो छोटा सा पेड़ होता है, और बेजल स्मॉलर फॉर्म है उसका. दोनों अलग हैं, बट बेसिल के भी lot of there is lot of benefits of basil as well, but they both are very different.
They are both very different.
They both are very
different. Okay, that's all. I was thinking I don't have a tulsi plant, and basil I always have it. If I can use basil instead of tulsi.
Those who want tulsi plant, they can take it from me.
Okay. It's called holy basil, right? Basil.
Sorry?
Tulsi is holy basil, they bolte hai, wo hai na?
Ji.
Okay, so next question is from Satinder. Go unmute कर लेना पहले please.
नमस्ते डॉक्टर भारती
जी नमस्ते, बोलें प्लीज.
आपने अभी नाम के सेठी साहब को बताया ये गोलियां, उसको इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं मुझे तो पता नहीं है.
गिलोय, I have
गुलोय, हाँ गुलोय.
गिलोय को, because it's not Canadian plant, so I have to check गिलोय को. Just put गिलोय in Google and you will find the English word.
गुलोय, okay.
Or hold a sec, I can give you. I will do the same thing what I'm asking you to do.
Thank you.
Tinospora cordifolia.
हाँ जी.
Tinospora cordifolia.
Oh, that's botanical name.
हाँ जी.
That's botanical name.
हाँ जी.
Yeah. So
Gaduchi or Gloy.
Heart-leaved moon seed. I don't know. Tinospora. There's a lot of name. I don't know. But it's not European or North American plant.
It's an Indian plant, huh?
Yeah, it may grow in US though, on the hotter climate, especially in California and all those.
Okay. और जो ये पुदीना होता है, मिंट जो होती है, उसको पीस के उसमें काली मिर्च डाल के 1 चम्मच या 2-3 बार दिन में लो, उससे ब्लड प्रेशर को कोई फर्क पड़ता है या नहीं पड़ता?
मुझे नहीं लगता ब्लड प्रेशर के लिए बहुत यूजफुल है, but it doesn't harm you.
No, pudina doesn't harm. It gives a good taste.
No, what I am saying, sometimes if there is a congestion in the system.
Yes.
So because of that congestion, the heart becomes sensitive, especially if you have blocked it. For example, बहुत गैस बन रहा है, बहुत acidity है, बहुत congestion, these things are overeating है, all these things. So pudina helps into that. So indirectly it may benefit in the heart condition, but I don't see there is any direct connection because
No, it's for the blood pressure.
the congestion. It's not directly blood, it's indirect. That's what I said. Because since it reduces congestion, it may help in heart condition because heart pe pressure बढ़ता है, blocks arteries पे pressure बढ़ता है, body पे pressure बढ़ता है.
Okay.
So pudina helps to reduce the congestion. So it has direct relation with your acidity, with your over dieting, with all those things. Alkalinity develop करता है पुदीना, उससे it indirectly helps heart, pressure on heart.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Bharti.
I think that's it. We don't have any more raised hands.
That's all.
Your internet seems to be unstable right now, Dr. Bharti.
Mine, no.
Yeah.
Bandwidth.
Sorry, I have one question.
Okay,
Yes.
Bhavna, go
वो
ahead.
गिलोय है इंडिया में जो पेड़ के ऊपर स्पगेटी जैसी होती है, उसको गिलोय बोलते हैं.
Ji, those who wants giloy, they can also take it from me.
Okay.
I have some giloy plants as well. I just want to clarify this I do for community. So it's I freely I give. There is no one has to pay anything for this. For tulsi, giloy, and all those things, you can take it from me.
But I have a question.
Yes, please.
कौन बोला?
मैं.
बोलो.
नाम बताएं, मैं नहीं.
हाँ, मैं. Sudesh ji, I raised my
Suman ji,
number of
if
times.
that's you, unmute कर लेना पहले.
I think it's Renuka ji.
Is it okay?
No, I raised my hand from the beginning, but I don't know, for some reason it kept on going down. So as soon as she's finished, I'd like to ask a question, please. Thank you.
Is it okay now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I have a question with Dr. Bharti because he said one time long ago that put the water in the copper parts, and I am drinking that. So, and another thing, every Tuesday, I am not taking salt and sugar and gluten free. So is both thing okay to continue for a long time? Dr. Bharti, please.
Do you take copper water throughout the day or just morning?
No, I take whole day with the copper. बर्तन में पानी रख देती हूँ.
Normally it is recommended to be in the morning. Usha pan जिसको कहते हैं, not the whole day.
अच्छा, तो उसको दिन भर पानी में उस बर्तन में रख के पानी न पिए.
No. Normally usha pan, the first water in the morning.
अच्छा, और ट्यूजडे को मैं बहुत दिनों काफी समय से कर रही हूँ. नो साल्ट, नो शुगर, ग्लूटेन फ्री. So it is okay to continue.
That's perfectly fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll take the last questions from Savita ji. Go ahead. Unmute कर लेना पहले.
बोलें, please.
हाँ जी भारती जी, मैं एक बात पूछना चाहती हूँ, आपकी सजेशन लेना चाहती हूँ. In the morning I take insulin when I take my breakfast, and I also they want me to take some metformin and couple of other medications. Sometimes I feel I should not take all of it once and then at night. I should take maybe insulin in the morning and metformin, etc. in the afternoon, because sometimes I feel it is too much medication. I eat fruit and I may take one piece of bread, or today I didn't take one piece of bread. I took just little, college chane soaked. So what do you suggest? Because sometimes
Yeah, so the first of all, what you feel is not very important. How your body reacts, that is more important. कभी कभी हमको लगता है ये ठीक नहीं है या बहुत ज्यादा है, लेकिन वो बॉडी के लिए हो सकता है हेल्पफुल. So you can do a test on yourself. So reduce the medication, measure your sugar level, and then see how your body reacts to that. Of course, your sugar will go a little bit up because you are reducing the medication. But if it is not life-threatening, keep doing that experiment for some week. And after some time, you should see reduction. But what happens, I should warn you here, the moment people see reduction, they go back to their old way of diet. They say, oh, मैं तो ठीक हूँ, मैं तो एक दो रसगुल्ले भी खा सकता हूँ, ये भी कर maintain your sanctity of dieting, of disciplined meal. So I always say, test your body pattern. In the beginning, certainly your sugar level will go up. But if it is not life-threatening, stick to the reduction of medication. And after a few weeks, you will see your sugar is coming to normal. If it is not coming to normal, then you have to go back to your medications.
Sudesh, I'd like to interrupt here, please. Renuka, Renu, I know you've been raising your hand physically, but let me once again explain to you and others also that on one screen, a host can see only 25 people, right? Suppose you are on the other screen, so it's not possible for a host to see you waving or raising your hand. So the best way is that if you at the bottom, when you see a tab, it's called reactions. And if you click on reactions, you will find an option, raise your hand. So when you click on raise your hand, it comes on the screen and the host can then see that you have raised your hand, whether you're on a screen 1 or screen 2. So that's the reason you are being missed, right? That's the reason. So anyway, you can go ahead now. Yeah. Go ahead, ask your question now.
I was touching the wrong hand. Anilji.
But even that wasn't showing up.
Yeah.
नहीं वो clapping का है, वो clapping का है, वो raise hand ही नहीं है. Sorry.
But this is true, Anil bhai. This is very true for everyone who wants to say,
exactly.
Raise your hand.
And now.
Now your hand is raised and the host can see it now.
Okay, Renuka ji, go ahead. Ask your question.
तो देशी मुझे आप पे गुस्सा आना था अभी.
अच्छा हुआ, कोई ना. करो गुस्सा.
चलो गुस्सा पी जाओ और सवाल पूछो.
मैं डॉक्टर भारती को पूछने वाली थी कि गुस्सा ना आने की कोई इलाज है क्या?
बहुत आसान इलाज है. If you are angry, there's a very easy solution for that. The one solution is do not react immediately.
नहीं, immediately नहीं हो गया. 15 minutes हो गए. Anyways, we'll cut that. मुझे आपसे पूछ, sorry, हाँ जी, go ahead.
Do not react immediately. And the other thing is, in your dietary pattern,
हाँ जी.
Try some calmness. Calmness means the same humming without pronouncing the sound.
How do you do that, Dr. Bharti?
So,
without the sound?
So I will show you both. The first
Please.
one.
Thank you.
First one with sound is. You can also do Om. Om. Now I have to say one thing. When you end this, make sure your lips shut down. Make sure your lips shut down. Hold a sec. You can restart. I am on hotspot. Yeah, I am on the hotspot. Okay, so you can try that. The same sound you can do without pronouncing this sound, and this is more helpful.
We don't hear anything.
So that's what I did. You don't need to pronounce the sound, but you are doing this through internal humming. Now it looks very simple, but it gives you introspection. So आप अंतर साक्षी बनते हो. So it always goes to the higher level of yoga. When you become antar sakshi, a self witness, हमारे जीवन में बहुत सारी, there are so many problems because we are बहिर्मुखी, we are बहिर साक्षी. हम अपने को दूसरे की दृष्टि से देखते हैं कि अगर मैं ऐसा करूंगी तो वह ऐसा क्यों सोचेगा, या उसने ऐसा मेरे साथ क्यों किया, या उसने मेरे को आज अप्रिशिएट क्यों नहीं किया, या उसने आज मेरे को whatever
पूछा क्यों नहीं. मेरा हाथ क्यों नहीं देखा.
आप कभी इसको आकलन करोगे ना इसका.
जी.
So most of our problem happens because of this bahir sakshi, outside.
Very true.
और उससे हमको गुस्सा बहुत आता है. अच्छा, गुस्सा क्यों आता है? उसका एक रीजन है. हम जो एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं वो दूसरे को कई बार पता नहीं होता.
राइट.
लेकिन हमारे वी हैव दिस एक्सपेक्टेशन, हमें ये अपेक्षा है, उसको ऐसा करना चाहिए था, और उसको हमने बताया ही नहीं कि तुमको ऐसा करना चाहिए. जिससे हम अपेक्षा करते हैं उसकी अपेक्षा आपसे कुछ और थी. तो देयर इज ए कॉन्फ्लिक्ट. इसमें क्या होता है, आप भी घुट रहे हो और जिससे आप अपेक्षा कर रहे हैं वो भी अंदर अंदर घुट रहा है या कुढ़ रहा. So this कुढ़न, ये ब्लास्ट होता है अंदर. बाहर से हम शांत हैं, अंदर हमारे ज्वालामुखी है. It's we are on a tip of iceberg. हमें कोई भी एक मौका मिलेगा हम बर्स्ट हो जाए. तो उसके लिए इंट्रोस्पेक्शन बहुत जरूरी, अंतर्मन स्वयं साक्षी होना बहुत जरूरी है. जब आप स्वयं साक्षी होते हो ना, सेल्फ विटनेस, क्योंकि आपको आपसे बेहतर, मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ, इज एवरीवन ओके? क्योंकि ये चीजें इनर कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, it doesn't represent antardvand, but yeah, that's the best suitable English word. That's why I'm explaining in Hindi, so that you know, जब हम अंतर साक्षी होते हैं, अंतर्मुखी होते हैं, क्योंकि हम अपने को बेस्ट जानते हैं, हमसे बेहतर हमको कोई नहीं जानता. तो दूसरे के अपने को कैसे एड्रेस कर सकते? So better you address your problem yourself. So when you become antar sakshi, introspection होता है अंदर. और बहुत सी हमारी जो ग्रंथियां हैं ना, वो खुल जाती हैं, और जब वो खुल जाती हैं तो हमारा जो विद्वेष है, हमारा जो ज्वालामुखी है, वो सेल्फ बर्न हो जाता है, वो किसी और पे नहीं बर्न होता, वो स्वयं भस्म, वो भस्मासुर का एक्ट कहते हैं उसको।
थैंक यू
तब
डॉक्टर भारती जी।
आपको कामनेस मिलती है।
थैंक यू जी।
Thank you, Dr. Bharti. Really appreciate it.
हाँ जी। So we'll end the first part of the session right here.
Okay, so we do our prayer and then see you next session.
हाँ जी।
May all be happy. May all be disease free. May all see good in others. May none suffer. Sarve bhavantu sukhina. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukh bhag bhavet. God bless you all.